DSI Global Pictures presents Oral Short Stories Part 2.
Power of Loyalty.
High above the valley stood a castle of stone, strong, silent, proud. Beside it lived a white stallion named Silverwind, whose heart was even stronger. A young nobleman named Aaron gently brushes the white stallion. Between the man and the horse was no crown, no command, only trust. But nature does not bow to stone walls, and that night, the sky declared war. Rain fell like fury, the river rose like a beast unchained. The castle is flooded and people run out of the castle to save their lives. Trapped within his own fortress, Aaron learned a terrible truth that no one is loyal enough to save him. But Silverwind's loyalty hears danger before words are spoken. In the dangerous moment, Silverwind's love and true loyalty chooses courage to rescue his master. Through broken waters and roaring currents, Silverwind carried more than a man, carried a life. When the storm finally loosened its grip, they stood together, still breathing, still alive.
Thank you, Silverwind. You saved my life.
The castle and other people had failed, but Silverwind's true loyalty won.
True loyalty is greater than walls, wealth, people, and power.
The Four Warriors.
In the silent wilderness of Antarctica, where survival depends on courage and unity, a small group of friends face their greatest challenge.
Pip was brave, but not the strongest on ice. Ice is not his friend.
Luma was quick and clever. She could read the ice like a map, but she could not move heavy obstacles. Brant had strength to move mountains, yet climbing steep ice walls left him exhausted. And Kale could see farther than any of them. His eyes carried hope across the horizon. But the river had grown wide and dangerous. Food lay on the other side, and crossing alone meant certain failure. One by one, they tried. One by one, they failed.
Perhaps the problem was not their weakness, but their separation. They joined together, talk and plan to build an ice bridge to cross the frozen river.
We can build an ice bridge!
Yes, together!
Luma would lead with wisdom. Brant would build with strength.
And Pip, small but fearless in water, aligns the ice blocks to form the bridge along with Brant, while Kale guarded them from above, warning of danger before it struck.
The ice bridge is built across the icy river, and together they moved forward and crossed the river to reach the food.
They had not crossed because one was the strongest, but because each gave what they could and their teamwork made them to cross the river. True perseverance is sharing your strength and accepting the strength of others.
Like and subscribe to DSI Global Pictures. Hero without a medal.
In the silent mountains where borders divide nations, the sky belongs to no one, and in that sky lived a guardian named Aaron. Below the open sky stood another guardian, a soldier sworn to protect his homeland, even in solitude. Loneliness teaches a man to notice the smallest things, and kindness often builds bridges no words can. No oath was spoken, no pact was signed, yet trust formed between earth and sky. Friendship developed between sky and earth through Aaron and Daniel.
But the sky sees what men cannot. Beyond the mountains, danger moved in silence. Aaron sees the danger of the enemy convoy moving in silence near the border.
When instinct calls, true guardians do not hesitate. Aaron comes to Daniel to warn about the danger and put him in action. Daniel follows Aaron's warning and is surprised to see the enemy convoy. Daniel immediately informs his military headquarters about the danger of enemy convoy approaching.
Request immediate support.
Soldiers in defensive positions, military vehicles moving into formation, a nation stood ready. The attack that was meant to be a surprise was stopped and the enemy retreated.
The town was saved, the country protected, but no parade awaited the one who flew above it all.
Aaron, you are the real hero without a medal.
True heroism does not seek recognition. It simply answers the call.
Hunting Penguin Pip.
In the cold and snowy land of Antarctica, there lived many happy penguins.
Pip was kind and cheerful, but he was not very good at swimming.
Every day, the young penguins practiced diving to catch fish. Pip tried his best, but he often came back with nothing. Some penguins laughed and said Pip would never become a good swimmer and hunter. Pip felt sad, but he made a brave decision. He decided he would never give up. Every morning and evening, Pip practiced. He watched, he learned, and he tried again and again. One day, a strong storm hit the ocean. The waves were wild, and many penguins were afraid. Pip remembered his practice. With courage in his heart, he dove into the sea. This time, Pip swam calmly and caught more fish than ever before.
Wow, Pip is a very good hunter now. Thank you, Pip.
Pip was no longer known as the weakest penguin, but as the most determined one.
Remember, perseverance and hard work can help you achieve anything. Ruby the Gentle Flame.
Once upon a time, in a bright green valley, lived a small red dragon named Ruby. Ruby was not like other dragons. He didn't roar loudly or breathe giant flames. His fire was small, just enough to keep his toes warm.
Dragons are dangerous.
What if he burns our trees?
He might scorch our nests.
Even though Ruby was gentle, the animals were afraid.
Ruby didn't want fear. He wanted to play with the rabbits, run beside the deer, laugh with the squirrels, and sing with the birds. But one winter night, a fierce storm swept through the valley.
It's too cold.
We can't stay warm.
Our nests might fall.
The cold was stronger than any of them.
Ruby's heart felt heavy. He knew his fire wasn't big, but maybe it was enough. He blows a small, gentle flame, careful not to frighten anyone. The warmth spread softly through the valley.
Your fire didn't hurt us. Ruby saved us. You are kinder than we knew.
For the first time, they saw not a dragon to fear, but a friend to trust.
From that day on, Ruby was no longer feared. He was loved.
True strength is shown through kindness and care for others.
Ron and the Blue Peafowl. Ron had always admired beauty, but that day, admiration became desire. Ron wanted to possess it, to make its beauty his own.
Ravi, can you help me buy a peacock? A peacock? Come to my village in India. Peacocks roam freely there.
With his friend's help, Ron traveled to India, hoping his desire would finally be fulfilled. One peacock caught Ron's attention. Its beauty seemed almost magical. The more he chased, the farther the bird seemed. Ron chased after the peacock, but the bird went more farther. Ron had forgotten why he came. Desire had taken over his heart. In stillness, Ron understands that beauty shines brightest when free, not when possessed.
Any form of desire and lust turns admiration into obsession.
Ron let go of his desire and returned home with Ravi, not with what he wanted, but with peace in his mind.
The winner.
In a beautiful lake lived two swans, Luna and Nico. They were best friends and loved swimming together every day. Luna was calm and gentle, but Nico was proud and quick to get angry. One day, dark clouds covered the sky. Strong winds made the lake wild and noisy.
I will fight the waves and show how strong I am.
Luna stayed calm. She balanced her wings and moved gently with the water. Nico flapping hard, splashing water angrily again and again, fighting the waves.
Nico gets exhausted by flapping and fighting with the waves and struggles to swim properly. Luna swam to Nico and helped him reach the shore safely. The storm passed, and the lake became peaceful again, and Luna and Nico are safe on the shore.
Thank you, Luna, for saving my life. You are the real winner.
I thought strength meant fighting everything.
True strength is staying calm, even when things are rough.
Calmness and patience help us overcome problems better than anger and pride. Like and subscribe to DSI Global Pictures, the Arctic Savior. In the frozen wilderness of northern Alaska lived a massive polar bear named Kador. Daniel sought stories through his lens. Alara studied the shifting language of glaciers, and Kiro, he listened to the wind. The Arctic was beautiful, but had hidden dangers and needs utmost caution, which means nature's beauty demands respect. Without warning, the sky erased the horizon and turns dark. In the Arctic, losing direction can mean losing everything. From the storm came the Arctic savior Kato, guardian of ice.
Stop right there, danger ahead. Follow me.
But the giant Kato did not attack, it led. Across fragile ice and hidden fractures, the bear chose the safe path. Kato takes them to a tall natural ice ridge. In the shadow of ice, they found protection. Kato guides them back to their cabins safely. Nature is not our enemy. When we respect it, we discover we are part of the same fragile world.
Thank you, Kato, for saving our lives.
Be safe.
The Buffalo Lifter. In the wide open fields of Montana, where the land teaches patience, a young wrestler named Beam began his journey. He believed that true strength is not rushed but earned through daily effort. One morning, a lost buffalo calf comes to him for support. Beam carries it with ease. He carries the calf with ease and named him Mac.
What began as something light became part of his daily training.
Day by day, without notice, both grew stronger together. Mac grows stronger, Beam grows more powerful.
A man lifting a buffalo seemed impossible, but now had become natural.
A traveling show organizer watches in awe as Beam carries the massive buffalo.
Beam, we can arrange a big show. Crowds, banners, money, fame. A big show, huh? Tell me more.
The show is a great success and makes Beam and the show organizer very happy and rich.
What is the secret for your success? Hard work and discipline.
Small, consistent efforts lead to great strength and success.